Brazilian comedian Leo Lins sentenced to over 8 years in prison for stand up routine. In Brazil, telling the wrong joke now carries more jail time than most white collar crime. A Brazilian comedian has been handed a prison sentence of over 8 years for a stand up routine, setting off a storm over the growing use of state power to penalise speech that challenges cultural taboos. And that's the thing, is basically the Brazilian government's on its last leg. See, as soon as they start jailing comedians and giving heavy sentences for people poking fun and stuff like that, that's the sign of a dying civilization. Basically, whenever you see governments arresting people for stuff like that, that is the modern equivalent of the Colosseum getting built. It's on its last legs. Things are going very, very badly. Leo Lins, known for his provocative style, was convicted by a federal court in Sao Paulo for allegedly promoting intolerance through jokes delivered during a live performance and later circulated widely online. So the government, in response, were very, very intolerant of his jokes. The show in question, titled Perturbador Disturbing, was posted to YouTube in 2022 and had reached more than 3 million views before it was taken down in 2023, following a judicial order prompted by a complaint from prosecutors. So basically, Brazil is just full authoritarian now. Remember when everyone was going, "Oh, he's an authoritarian, he's going to do this, he's going to do that," and then they essentially couped him. They're trying to throw him in prison, and now that they're back in charge, they're jailing comedians for nearly a decade. Right, who was the authoritarian again? Remind me. In their case, officials claimed that the material denigrated a wide swathe of Brazil's population, including Jews, people with disabilities, the elderly, gay individuals, black citizens, indigenous groups, northeastern Brazilians, but I don't know why they're being singled out, those living with HIV, evangelical Christians, and others. So it sounds like no one was spared. Everybody got it. That's the best type of show. Some of these groups that mentioned are some of my favourite people to make fun of. It sounds like he was actually very fair and he attacked every single group on earth. This is the best kind of show. Be offensive to everyone. Tell those perfect jokes that upset the entire fucking room. Those are the type of jokes that you want. Citing the scale of the video's reach and the perceived harm of its content. Harm. I saw an online video and I felt rather miffed for 15 seconds. Like fucking harm. Shut up. Where was it? The court framed the ruling as a defence of human dignity. Oh, do people have a right to dignity now? Oh, fucking hell, well, you've just jailed a kid. And I've seen Brazilian prisons. Holy shit, you're violating this guy's dignity right now. Throw yourself in jail. You violated dignity. Oh, no, but it's fine to violate someone else's dignity. Oh, yeah. It's okay when we do it. I get it. Arguing that the right to speak freely must yield when it allegedly infringes upon this principle. Well, at least they called it a principle, not a right. Because you don't have a right to people to be nice to you. You don't have that fucking right. Nobody has that right. Right? People are pleasant to me all the time, and I'm a fucking massive arsehole. Right? It upsets me. You're not supposed to be nice to me. The judgment labelled Lynn's comedy as verbal violence. Oh my god, liberals, get the fuck out of government. Liberals need to get the verbal violence shut your fucking mouth, and claimed it contributes to a climate of social division. Yeah, social division. You're arresting comedians. A financial penalty of 300,000 reais, or around $54,000, was also imposed for what the court described as damage to the collective moral fabric. You've damaged the collective moral fabric, citizen. 30 years gulag. Like, fucking hell, that's so communist. Lynn's legal team swiftly denounced the sentence and announced plans to appeal. His lawyer issued a sharp rebuke of the court's decision. Watching a comedian receive the same punishment as someone convicted of drug trafficking, corruption, or even murder, all because of jokes told on stage, is deeply troubling. Yes, it absolutely is. Brazil is an authoritarian regime, right? Pull all funding, pull fucking everything for Brazil, put in sanctions, do all that type of stuff that you do to authoritarian regimes. Oh, wait, it's only the ones that you want to take over because their dick's almost as big as yours. Yeah, I forgot how that fucking works. Among those speaking out against the verdict were fellow performers who warned that such actions risk eroding democratic freedoms under the guise of protecting sensibilities. Yeah, it's basically, remember, Christians, but like Christians, the not fun ones. Uh, basically came in and went, everything's banned, everything's verboten, everything's this, everything's that, and then everybody hated them, and basically society rebelled against that. And these same people were like, yeah, the boomers are fucking banning our rap music and blah blah blah. And yeah, look at you now. Look at you now. That shit you used to complain about, you're the bad guys now. Look at you jailing fucking comedians. It's weakness. That's the thing is it is a sign of weakness. See, whenever a country starts jailing comedians or jailing protesters or jailing Facebook mums for saying like the most basic fucking shit, or the little spicy memes people post, that is a sign of a dying country. That is the sign to start stocking up on diesel generators and tinned food, not the tomato stuff it doesn't keep for very long because of the acids and antioxidants in it, right? But basically, it's the sign of a dying nation. Brazil, for a long time, has not been doing very well. Crime is somewhat rampant in that place. But the fact is, the government knows it is weak and cannot tolerate people making fun of it or upsetting the moral fabric of the society, right? So what they do is they come after them fucking hard with 8-year sentences, right? That is a government panicking. That is a government that's weak. So basically, I mean, do with that information what you will.